Hi guys, and today we'll be talking about the off-season priorities for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Yeah, Game 6, we went home, but yeah, this is a great year, and I'm so happy with it. Let's talk about it. I want to hear right now, what are your off-season priorities for this T-Wolf squad? Shout out Hoops Hype for really helping me along with this series. All my information comes from Hoops Hype's off-season previews, and they've done a lot of the teams I've covered. And yeah, I want to hear your thoughts down below in the comment section. What do you think they need to do? What are they going to do and why they should do it? Let me hear those thoughts in the comments. Like and subscribe. Let's get right into it. The Timberwolves not only got back to the playoffs, but we are a dangerous team. Yes, we had 11 guys return from the year before, and continuity has been a big thing for us for the first time ever. And Chris Finch is awesome. Karl-Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards are looking like the cornerstones. Okay, and Minnesota will have the most cap flexibility it has had in years this offseason. While they have several core pieces set for the foreseeable future, they still have room for new additions and maybe even move on from some players. So, first off, Karl-Anthony Towns deserves a supermax. He's currently, eligible to take the 4-year, $210 million, $210.9 million. Jesus. Towns has seen, the most success the Wolves have seen in a while in his 7 years, okay? They've been to the playoffs twice, and I know they've finished among the bottom three in the Western Conference 4 times, but I think keeping him around for the long haul is good because they have now his cornerstone, the second cornerstone, Anthony Edwards, and it's just up from here, it feels like the trajectory. So I would say give him the Supermax as quick as possible. While D'Angelo Russell is eligible for an extension up to 168.7, he hasn't been quite a max contract caliber player, and he's taken a lesser role in favor of Anthony Edwards' stardom. And the Wolves could be approaching somewhat of a crossroads with D'Angelo Russell because he has 1 year left. The Wolves gave up a lot to acquire him 2 years ago in an attempt to make a playoff push, and the front office that acquired him is gone with, Gerson Rosas being fired last year and Sacha Gupta being awesome. And look, the Wolves could decide to keep him long term, but they could also want to test, the market. And if he's fine with a team friendly deal, there's no reason not to bring him back. But if he wants a max, maybe see if you could move him around because they could generate $40 million in cap space without keeping D'Angelo Russell. Now, Malik Beasley, Jalen Noel, and Naz Reid are all extension eligible. And you're thinking, didn't Malik Beasley already sign an extension? Yeah. But, if it's just all interesting. So now the mid-level exception is that they will be $26.5 million below the luxury tax, which means they'll have a decent mid-level exception. And they could go get somebody maybe, and they'll have money to work around with. So I think they could get, on the mid-level exception, a Robin Lopez, Serge Ibaka, Andre Drummond backup center, but they could also use some money to go get a Montrezl Harrell, a Mitchell Robinson. I wouldn't get Montrezl Harrell because you have Naz Reid, who you could argue is a poor man's, Montrezl Harrell. And then the top two free agents for us are Josh Okogie and Torian Prince. And Josh Okogie fell out of the Wolves lineup, and they're probably going to let him walk, even though he was a great locker room guy. Prince has been playing, consistent minutes, so he could be brought back, but I wouldn't really prioritize those two guys because they could be replaceable. And they have $60 million in potential tradable salaries if they wanted between their three highest paid guards, and they may not have the most appealing packages that the New Orleans Pelicans or the Knicks might have, but they have the draft picks going forward to make a competitive offer. And that's with that being said, yeah, I don't think they should make any moves. I think keep everybody around. If D'Angelo Russell takes a team friendly deal, keep him. If not, see what a package of Russell, Beasley, and I guess those two guys, and maybe you throw in. I don't even know who else you'd throw in because they have the 19th pick in the draft. I would love to see them get EJ Lindell as the best player right there. And I've seen somebody say Blake Wesley they should take, but I honestly think EJ Lindell would be awesome for them right there. What do you guys think? I think this is definitely it's definitely been an interesting turn. So this is where I want to hear your guys' thoughts. What do you think the T-Wolves should do and why? But yeah, that's it for me. I hope you guys do like. We're going to milk this to 5 minutes. Follow me on social media, okay? So let's get that social media following up on Twitter and Instagram if you guys are interested. Check your boy out. But that's it for me. I hope you guys do have a fantastic day because I know I will. Like and subscribe. Do all that good.